In this video, we're gonna talk about triggers. Triggers are special keywords. Once your bot sees such a keyword in the group, he can respond with a predefined message. You can use triggers to save the time of your admins in the groups. For example, instead of writing the whole message, you can simply type one word and the bot will respond with the predefined message. In Menu Builder constructor, there are two types of triggers: button triggers and the message triggers. Let's start with the button triggers. The button trigger is a simple button of your lower menu, and the message of this button is gonna be the trigger's response. Let's create a button and make it work as a trigger in the group. We're gonna add message. Now we have a simple button with a message in it. You can leave it the way it is if this is the button of your actual menu, or you can hide it from users by making it admin only. So for now we have a button, and in order to make it work as a trigger, we have to go to admin, channels and groups. In our previous videos we have prepared the group, so now we can just go to the settings of this group, choose triggers and press button trigger. After you press it, the bot will show you the structure of your menu. We're gonna choose the button we have prepared for the trigger. On the next step, bot will ask us to define the name of the trigger. You can choose the button's name, or you can specify your own name. The newly added trigger, represented by the message, which contains the keyword itself, it's a trigger, the button name, and the command if you want to delete the trigger. Before we test it in the group, we can go through the settings of the triggers, so we can set it up properly the way we want to see it. First setting is admin only. Basically, it defines if regular users can use the triggers in the group. If the setting is on, it means only admins can use the triggers. Next option is delete. Once enabled, the bot will delete the original trigger message before sending the response. The reply option. This option makes the bot to reply to the message with the trigger name. This option is going to be automatically disabled if you deleting the original message. And the last option for the triggers is reply on reply. If the admin replied on a user's message, the bot will also reply on the same message. Basically, it will repeat the action of your admin in the group. So now we set it up the way we want to see it, and now we can go to the group and test our trigger. Let's copy it. Now we are in our group. The bot was already added in this group in one of our previous videos, so we don't need to add it now. Let's imagine users are communicating in this group and admin wants to reply on one of the user's questions. He's supposed to make a reply on the message he wants to answer, and then he can send the trigger. In our case, it's message 1. And as you can see, the bot replied with the message we have specified in the button. The original message with the trigger was deleted according to our settings. Let's get back to the bot and see how to add message triggers. We are again in our trigger settings, and in order to add the message trigger, we can just press the button. In this case, we don't need any additional actions. Message triggers are added in the settings and stay here. On the first step, we have to add the message itself. On the second step, we're gonna add the trigger. As you can see, the message trigger was added. It has pretty much the same parameters as button triggers. Also the keyword, the way to delete it, and also it will show you the beginning of your message. Let's test our message trigger in the group. For example, we want to reply to this message, so we're gonna have to choose it. As you can see, our bot has replied with our message trigger. In Menu Builder constructor, you can add message triggers not only in the settings of the triggers, but also inside the group. For example, your admin has replied to the user with some useful information and he wants to save it for the future, so he can save it right inside the group. In order to save the message as a trigger, we have to select it and reply with command. Besides the command itself, you have to add the trigger name. Notice that commands are started with an exclamation mark instead of slash. Send this command as a reply to the message you want to save, and the bot will add another message trigger. As you can see, we have get the notification that trigger was successfully added. Besides that, we also have information on how many free triggers have left. By default, you can add 10 triggers. And later on, we will see how you can add more if 10 is not enough. At the moment, let's test our newly added message trigger. Trigger works. So let's get back to our bot and see how to add more triggers if 10 is not enough. At the moment we are in our main menu, so in order to add more triggers you have to go to Admin, Extensions, Channels and Groups, and press Extra Triggers for Groups. As usual, you can see the description, link to manuals, and there are different discounts depending on the number of triggers you're getting. The last thing about triggers that worth mentioning is that you can import the triggers from another groups. For example, if you have set up some number of triggers in one group, you can simply import it to the new group. For this you have to go to Settings, Triggers, and press Import. At the moment we have only one group added for this bot, so we cannot demonstrate how it works, but basically you just press the import button and follow the instructions. Basically, this is all you need to know to start working with the triggers. If you need any details or more information, you can always refer to the manual on our website.